good afternoon, good morning, world. This is your favorite goddess after dark, a.k.a. True Tram, b.k.a. Nzari. I'm coming to you tonight to discuss, this Monday's episode of Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. So, let me get into it. So, I want to sit up there and talk about, Apryl and Moniece. So, this is the thing. I don't think Moniece understands that, you can't friend your mate. All right? Because this is the thing. Apryl is smiling in your face and acting as if, she's not doing this and she's not doing that. But the thing about it is, behind your back, she's with your baby daddy, I mean, she's going so hard. She's going so hard and trying to be defensive about saying, oh, I'm not with you, I'm not with you, I'm not with you. Yeah. When say you're defensive, so you have something to hide. And at the end of the day, I mean, it's not a big deal because Moniece and Fizz are not together anymore. Moniece and Dreux are not together anymore. So Moniece needs to understand that you can co-parent without being with, your child's father. And the thing about it is, yes, the baby daddy's girlfriend does have to respect you as as his son's mom, of course. But, at the end of the day, you shouldn't be so vested in what Dreux is doing, who Dreux is screwing, who Dreux is sleeping with, who Dreux is rooming with, whose house Dreux is staying in, because at the end of the day, that's Dreux's peen, that's Dreux's body. Leave the fuckboy alone. Leave the idiot man alone. Leave the dunce man alone and handle your bag and, sing your heart out. Because you are a good singer, and keep on taking good care of your son. Now, the thing about it is, with Moniece trying to go ahead and have Apryl come with her on the tour, let me tell you something. It's a blessing that you have that tour, that you're able to do your music and promote your music. You shouldn't sit up there and, have somebody else on the tour. No, friend your mate. Don't friend your mate. Don't put your mate on the tour just because you want her to keep communication about what your child's father is doing with your son or whatever. Because the thing about it is, that's your child's father. Your child's father should be communicating with you, not pillow talking and saying all this other type of things to Apryl so she could report back to you. It doesn't work that way. That's not how parenting works. At the end of the day, if you want Dreux to sit up there and communicate with you about what's going on with Cam, then you should communicate directly with Dreux, and Dreux should be mature enough to listen. You should be mature enough in your delivery, and Dreux should be mature enough in his response. So the thing about it is, keep your blessings to yourself. Don't sit up there and screw them away just because you want to sit up there and make up a plan in order to find out information about your son and your son's father. That's not how it works. And I'm glad to see Missy Yo-Yo. I love her. I'm glad to see her back on the television screen, because if y'all don't know, y'all know I love me some Kilolo, okay? My name is K-E-Y Low. And don't you forget it, Baldy. That's some 90s tea, okay? That's for my 90s babies, my 90s and my 80s babies, okay? And I know she also starred in Jamie Foxx as the ghetto-ass airplane stewardess, Welcome to Keep It Real Airlines, where our motto is, why pay for thrills, where we keep it real. That's my girl. I'm glad to see her on the television screen, If for those of you who don't know what what Yo-Yo has been doing, after fame, she's been, being helping out in her community. And she's also created, several foundations, in order to give back to the community where she's come from. And I applaud her for that, because you don't have a lot of artists who do that nowadays. It's like we're losing that tradition of giving back to our communities. It's like everybody wants to sit up there and take, and, not help the people who've created the person that everyone knows them to be, and I'm glad she's taking Apple under her wing, because at the end of the day, legends were also mentees. Okay, legends were also mentees, and it's only natural to give back. It's only natural to give back. Because at the end of the day, you had to start off from somewhere, and people had to have helped you along the way to be the artist that you are, to be the legend that you are, but, Miss Summer Bunni, a.k.a. Winter Rats, this is the thing. People are not going to take you seriously. People are not going to take her seriously because you're hopping your head along on producer's lap. And the thing about it is, you are, instead of spitting rhymes, you keep on spitting climax. Get it? So, people are not going to take you seriously as an artist. You're going to be known as a pass around. Okay? Instead of being the artist that you want to be. And, you're sitting up there taking people's men and sleeping around people's baby daddies, sleeping around people's husbands. When it comes time for you to have a relationship and for you to be happy, karma's a bitch. And that bitch is the bitch that keeps on giving. Okay? If you keep on putting bad energy, if you keep on emitting bad energy into the air, she's going to keep on giving you a taste of your own medicine that you probably cannot handle. Okay. And speaking of tastes of your own medicine, this is the thing, like I always have said about A1 and Lyrica, they got married too quickly. And the thing about it is, if you think that marriage is going to change somebody for the better when they're already doing worse, when they're already doing dirt, and it's not going to change. And if you think it's not going to change that person, and if you think that, having a baby with that same person is going to change them for the better, it usually does not. The thing about it is, and, I'm not sure if you guys watch Divorce Court, but Judge Lynn told her she has a lot of wisdom, a lot of advice. And I remember on one episode, she said, marriage doesn't make things better. It gets worse, because the thing about it is, if a person continues to have bad behavior and continues to have, be problematic while you are dating, the engagement doesn't make it better, and you still decide to marry them. That wedding ring, that wedding contract doesn't make it better, because now the person is comfortable, not the person is comfortable with showing their ass and being who they really are, and, acting a fool, and now you have a baby by that person or whatever. It's like, they think that the wedding ring and the marriage contract and that baby is gonna lock you down. Okay, so they're gonna act a fool. They're gonna feel as if they can do whatever they please. Okay. So now with K Michelle, I'm glad she's branching off into different genres of music, because the thing about it is, she's from Tennessee. She's from Tennessee. That is the home of country music. She grew up listening to country music. Now, you know, even though she does sing R&B, the thing about it is, at the end of the day, she's an artist above anything else. An artist of a particular genre is an artist first. And if they feel like doing different genres, then let them do it. You know, if they have the talent, if they have the love and the passion for it, if they sound well, then let them do it. It doesn't matter which race, ethnicity, nationality, or heritage they come from. You know, because, you know, I'm 100% Haitian. I always let any and everyone know. Moi-même 100% haïtien. Pas quitter langue patois, et pas quitter langue patois, tromper ou. Pas quitter langue trinidadien, tromper ou. Pas quitter langue anglais, tromper ou. Parce que, si vous pensez, oh, moi-même, pas capable de créole là, gardez, moi-même, qu'on lit et écrit et parle créole. Moi-même, éclairé. Pas vous prendre comme fou. Okay? So, that's a little Creole for y'all that don't understand, that don't get that I'm Haitian. Okay? I'm 100% Haitian. Never denied that, and I will never deny that. But, you know, even though I am 100% Haitian, both of my parents are Haitian, and I grew up listening to compa, you know, I like other types of music. I sing other types of music as well. You know, I sing zouk. Zouk comes from Guadeloupe and Martinique. I'm not Guadeloupean. I'm not Martiniquais. I'm not Guyanais. And I sing dancehall, you know, and I DJ dancehall. I'm not Jamaican. I understand the language. I speak the language. I can write the language. I can write the patois. I can speak the patois, and I can read it. But I'm not Jamaican. And I sing soca, but I'm not from the Eastern Caribbean. I'm not Trinidadian, you know. But that's what I like to do. That's what I have a passion for. And that's what I'm good at. And that's where my niche is, you know. And, you know, I have to give it up to Blac Chyna for actually, you know, imparting her wisdom and, you know, sharing, you know, her personal story with Britney B. Because, you know, at the end of the day, when your parent is mistreating you or not showing you the love that you deserve or that you need as a child, you know, the thing about it is sometimes we have to step out of ourselves, you know, when we avoid that pain and when we grow up and, you know, when we know better and when we understand our parents and even our grandparents or whomever took care of us a little bit better, it's just like, you know, you'll be surprised as to why they act the way they do. And, you know, when you really realize their story, you know, you'll have a bit more compassion for them. And, you know, not see it from their point of view, but see why they acted the way they acted towards you. So once again, this is your girl Nzari, a.k.a. True Charm, b.k.a. Goddess After Dark. Peace, much love.